Hello, everyone. RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with the finale of Spyro the Dragon. In the previous video, we came to Gnasty's world, and now we're about to confront the Gnorc himself. So let's do this! Yeah. Oh yeah, the 500 gems are in Gnasty's lair here. Duh, I kind of forgot that there's gems in Gnasty's lair. Confronting nasty Gnorc. There's quite a bit of treasure here. And of course, he has treasure himself. I mean, there's 500 gems here, so... gems on this side here. I don't know why charging seems to be a little difficult here. Alright, that key does not open up Gnorc. It opens this one. Ow! I'm just gonna get the gems here first. Ah! I didn't get perfect. I got hit by him. Fuck. Come on. That's what happened to me, lollygag. I mean, I could just die. Fuck it. I want to perfect this asshole, so I'm gonna perfect him. Maybe. No, let me get that trophy first, then I'll perfect him. I mean, yeah, it's gonna suck because I'm gonna have to do this section over again, but it shouldn't be so bad. At least this one I'll have like majority of the gems, so the only gems I get are from hitting him. There's gotta be like a random one somewhere. Yep, and I'll get 75 from hitting him here. And then I'll get 100 when I do the final blow. This is lap 2. Lap 3. I have to say, originally I was not too keen on like how the Gnorcs and these enemies looked. And Gnasty Gnorc. I was not too keen on how they looked, but slowly grew on me. That's 3. Here's number 4. Get as many of these trophies as I can. Then I can just do the... So when I do my live stream of getting the rest of the trophies and all 3 of them for the platinum, I don't have to do too many. This was 4. 1 more. Come on, buddy. That's close. There we go. And down I go. All right. That's perfect to fight now. I don't think these guys drop a gem. Hold on. This one has a bit of fall, and I do not want to fall. I don't know why I was going the wrong way. Got him. Let me relax my eyes a little. No, no, no. Okay, that was scary. And you do actually have to keep up with him, otherwise he will just run off right away. Oh shit. Go. For the longest time, I always had trouble with this because right here, platforms get very...
You're toast, Gnorc.
Yay. Huh?
Sorry I took so long. Almost forgot about you guys. What about
I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit on my end here.
Gnasty Gnorc is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to find.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
Oh. Listen to that sick beat. Oh, and seeing these concepts. Oh, this is awesome. Don't get me wrong, like I really love the original trailer, the original credits where it was just showing going through the environments of the world. Like that's great. Oh, with the chef. Ah. This is nice though, like seeing seeing these like art pieces. I don't really now you wouldn't really call these concept arts, but seeing these art pieces is great. It's like guys, you have no idea. This really brought back a lot from my childhood, and I fucking loved every minute of it. Like Spyro's got like a little electric guitar. That's pretty funny. Like no, this is amazing, and I'm thankful to Activision, thankful to Toys for Bob who did this. It's all around good stuff. Like, and this is just the beginning, guys. Like, this is a good game, but like 2 and 3 are like a lot better, and I love all 3 of them. They all 3 have a special place in my heart. Oh, that's what's pretty funny. But yeah, they like all have a special place in my heart. My first ever video games. One of my first ever video games. It was this and Crash Bash that like we got for Christmas. We got our PlayStation 2, and then we got just like Spyro. Like I think we got Spyro 2 and 1. I don't know if we got 3 or not. I honestly don't remember, but I remember we had all 3 of them at some point, and we had Crash Bash. I just love this so much. It's Aw. That's Aw, look at Spyro's little paws there. They're like gray from like when you do your pottery stuff. That's so adorable. That's adorable. Oh. Why did he give that dragon 4 horns? I don't know. Oh, this is adorable though. Dun, 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 dun. He's married. Zoe, which technically, and who's a Spyro-licious? Nice. With sunglasses. But technically, so yeah, Zoe's actually the name of the fairy that we meet in Spyro 2, so that's a nice little Easter egg here. I mean, she somewhat resembles the fairies that you meet in this game, but there's a little bit of difference. She has like a yellow dress, which I think there's another thing. But yeah, I love the fact that every single dragon had their own unique look to them and voice. I saw this one before. It's just so adorable. Like, look at my boy there. Oh, just look at him. So fucking adorable. Must protect at all costs. Freaking love Spyro, you guys. Like, and I'm so glad like that Toys for Bob did this, and I fully like if they ever make a new Spyro game again that's not in the style of I saw this one too, it's so cute. But if they ever made another Spyro game, not in the style of like Skylanders, but just like another Spyro game, I would not mind Toys for Bob doing it. They not to say that there's anything wrong with Skylanders. There's nothing wrong with Skylanders, but man, the look for Spyro's not the greatest of looks, but Spyro ripped the page, I believe that's what that's showing. But yeah, I definitely can see. I have faith in them making another Spyro game. I wouldn't mind if, you know what, let them take the helms of the DS game. Not the DS. Well, there was a DS game, but so there was actually in the original trilogy, if you want to call it that, we had, or in the original series, you can say, technically the whole series was Spyro 1, Spyro 2, and Year of the Dragon. So it was like that. Then the next one was Enter the Dragonfly, which a lot of people didn't like, and I can see why. I'm indifferent to it. Like, it's no way in any shape or form my favorite Spyro game. And I would not recommend it to be anyone's first Spyro game, considering that it has characters from the third game in there, and technically the second, but I mean technically that person's also in that. Well, no, I was right. Yeah, them. Oh my god, he has like a unicorn something drink. That's adorable. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend letting Enter the Dragonfly be that. But so then there was like a second trilogy. It was Enter the Dragonfly, A Hero's Tale, and Shadow Legacy. Shadow Legacy only came out for the DS. Hero's Tale and Enter the Dragonfly, I know for sure Hero's Tale was for GameCube and Xbox as well. I don't know if Enter the Dragonfly was for those as well, or was that still just a PlayStation? That was a PlayStation 2 game. These games were just PlayStation 1s. So, God, this art is so awesome. Yay, cake. I actually like that dragon when he had the cake for saying thank you, Spyro, on it. So that's pretty awesome. So yeah, they had that trilogy. So thanks to Insomniac Games. So they had that trilogy of games. So the second trilogy, you can say. And then there was a side trilogy. There was for the Game Boy Advance games called Season of Ice, Season of Flame, and then Ripto's Rampage. Was all for the Game Boy. And I had all three of those games, and I beat all three of those games. And then there was like there was a crossover one between Crash and Spyro. If they make both of those, or they somehow like remake that from the Game Boy to be like on this gen of consoles, that'd be awesome. Like they just have the Spyro. It's called Spyro Orange and Crash Purple. There's like some other words in there too. But like that's like the main thing that they were called, was Spyro Orange and Crash Purple. It was like Spyro had to face off against Cortex, and Crash had to face off against Ripto. So yeah. And then they had the Legend of Spyro. So yeah, they had like the Legend of Spyro, Dawn, A New Beginning, Eternal Night, and Dawn of Dragons. I love those. Those three games were phenomenal. Sparks talked in those. Well, I mean, he talks in the third one, but like with English words, not like. but yeah, like I would not. I mean, they don't really. I mean, all they'd have to do for the Legend of Spyro ones is, you know, do what Square did with Kingdom Hearts and just like make it like polish it off and be like, all right, here we go, there it is. I believe Activision did that too, so they could do that. Like, but doing the, I won't mind them making like Enter the Dragonfly, Hero's Tale, and Shadow Legacy in this style. Shadow Legacy probably would take the most work because it was a DS game first, so that one probably would take the most work out of all three of those. But yeah, I won't mind that because I freaking love Spyro and I played all those games, so I enjoyed them all. And yeah, Spyro does hold a very special place in my heart. Wow, these credits are longer than like than how they normally than the first ones are. And I wonder if they'll play these again. We'll see. But yeah, no, I really love this. Whoa, are you like skipping out on me there, Game Boy? I don't know, but yeah, I really do enjoy these games. They're phenomenal. I really recommend picking this game up. It's a great game, and you have nothing to lose. You'll just have a great time playing this game, and all around fun. It's the first one's pretty easy to like complete them all. Like, it took me a while because, you know, I was a dumb kid. You know, I was not really a dumb kid, but I was a small kid. Like, I'm like, ooh, hey, oh, I'm all the way to the end, but I didn't get anything. Oh well. Like, I didn't care about completing anything. But then, I don't know. I honestly don't know how, because I didn't look them up. This was like back before YouTube even existed. I'm pretty sure I figured out how to 100% these before YouTube existed. I guess trial and error and like just finding like, oh, hey, there it is. And then like, I can't get there from here. Let's run around close proximity of places here and be like, oh, there we go. So that's how I was able to find some of those spots. Wow, these credits are going on long. But yeah, I really, like, that's how I did for all games. I believe, yeah, I think Spyro 2 and 3 aren't as hard to 100%. I mean, this one's, I wouldn't even say this one's hard either. It's just, some of them are tricky. Like, Treetops is the trickiest of tricky bastards to try to get everything 100%ed. And obviously you're going to lose a lot of lives. What other level was like kind of a hard one? The speedways aren't that bad. I mean, if you know where everything's at, you just gotta do it all in one, then there you go. What else? Oh, there's a Dreamweavers one. There's a Dreamweavers one. Not Buffy's Castle. Was it, oh, yeah, the one with the supercharge in there. Trying to do that one. That one's a bit tricky too, but I honestly don't remember. Maybe they made it a little easier in here, because I honestly thought you always had to do that roundabout. Like, you have to go up that thing and then go off the thing in order to get off the ramp and then jump off there in order to do the thing. But maybe you didn't have to in the original. I honestly don't remember. I mean, I feel like they wouldn't change that. They'd keep it as it was originally, so they probably did have it, you know, how it was. Yeah. Oh, and the music. The music's phenomenal in this game too. Like the credits music here is probably one of my favorite tracks. I freaking love the menu music now. How it's like a combination of all three of them, of all three's original menu music. I will have to say, I really do wish that they each had their own individual menu, because all those menus were like pretty sweet on themselves. So Like you just see the Unreal Spyro fly. Like the original or the first one's like kind of start menu was a Gnorc coming up, going up on the mountain on Wizard's Peak, I believe. Yeah, Wizard's Peak. He put the Insomniac game sounds down, sign down, and he's like, bruh. He made like a noise, and then Spyro's flying in, and he flames him, and then he like does a little flying around, and then he lands down on the platform, and you see the title come down when he comes down, and then you just stand there, you listen to the music, it sounds phenomenal, and then every now and then an orc would run by, and Spyro just glares at him like, and then he's like back to smiling and being all happy. I do love like the little bit of added things that they did. For example, in the first cutscene in this game was, you know, the whole the dragons doing that TV interview, which who knows what that's about, honestly. Dragons doing the TV interview. I always wondered, like, well, how does Gnasty Gnorc know what they're saying? Because, you know, we didn't see a TV. All we did was just see him stand where he stands during his boss fight in the first phase. He just stands there, and he watches, and he's like, bruh. And he's like, you know, simple. No threat and ugly, that does it. Then he just he lifts his wand in the air, and you don't even see, like, the blast coming from it like you did in here. Yeah, it's I can't get over how good this is. Can we're in special Activision special thanks, so feel like are we close to the end here? Like, I don't mind this because I love this, but like there's one more thing we gotta do, but the credits are long as fuck. Like, why are they long as fuck? The credits were not this long in the original game. Maybe because you had 2 sets of credits. After you did this, after oh, there's all the talented people that voice people. Yep. Yep, Travis Willingham. I know I heard his voice somewhere. Matt Mercer. Yep. Here we go. Sorry if I sound like, you know, I'm like, oh, why the hell is this taking so long? But it's like, you have to understand when no sheep. There we go. No sheep were harmed during the creation of this game. Few Gnorcs, but no sheep. Yes. Thank you for playing. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. I was about to say, do I just press a button or nope, it fades on its own. Cool beans. Nope, the adventure continues. Because, you know, I said we had 80 dragons, but we ended on 79. Yep, there he is. There's the last dragon. Which I believe is Magnus.
Gnasty's ancient history now. So, what's in there?
I believe this is Gnasty's treasure hoard. But the gate will only open if you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
And I did. I'm in the money.
Hi, Spyro.
So yeah, so you have 2 dragons here, but it's only going to replay Magnus. I can't remember if it says anything different or not.
Gnasty's ancient history now. So, what's in there?
I believe this is Gnasty's treasure hoard. But the gate will only open if you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
100%. So, yep, I mean, that looks like 100% to me. 1200 out of 1200. 80 out of 80. I mean, it doesn't say how many, but Alright, Gnasty's loot, here we go. Insult to injury. You kick his ass and then you steal his cash. Yeah, it was after. They probably won't play the credits again after you do beat Gnasty's loot, but yeah, in here. And there it is, 2,000. He has 2,000 gems here. But guess what? Here, you can fly, but you can only reach certain heights. Come back when you've reached 100%. That should be 85. Yep. So in order to get higher ground, you have to beat those thieves with the keys. But of course, there's also like these things too. Yeah, I believe this is all. These are all 25s and 10s are the only gems that are here. I might be mistaken, but I'm probably not. Yep, Captain Key. So now I can go higher. I believe it's just high enough to go right here. Yeah, not really a big area. Oh my god, he died because of the shrapnel. That's hilarious. Oh my god, I don't think that happens in the original game. I think in the original game you actually have to chase him. Oh, that just made this a little easier, and that's awesome. Hey, you just fly around here, relax, do nothing. Chase that plane guy as soon as you get to the level height. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could just take off right away. Wow, that was easy. Well, it's the next one that's the hardest one. Don't know if you're going to get to the one to the left or to the right. I think you're going to... Yep, you got that one. Okay. I think that one right there is going to get to the one that's right above. But I can't get up there. Yep, that makes total sense. Where do you get fired off from? This one. Make sure. Oh, here we are. Oh, because this is where the key has to go. That makes sense. I believe... No, there's still one more thing, but this plane right here is the bane of my existence. This one's the hardest one to get, in my opinion. At least it was in the original. Seems to not be that... I feel like we're closer. I get closer every time he gets... I feel like we fly a little slower than in the... I feel like we fly a little slower than we did in the, we don't fly as fast as we did in the original. Which I'm A-okay with. And you get up here, but that means that you can fly to wherever you want to go. How did I get that random 5? Well, because of the 25, that's why. Feels like we're going faster now. Let's see. 950 at 20,000. Oh, not 20,000, 2,000. I haven't gotten to the 1,000 yet. That's all in here, too. I believe the rest of the gems are just 25s. Oh, there might be some 10s in here. And here's his room. Imagination rhymes with devastation. Patience is for dragons. Knowledge is the power to turn dragons to crystal. Practice, it's not about being the best, it's about destroying everyone else. I mean, I guess he's right. And look at all these love letters. This is actually pretty cool. They did have like a painting of him. Confidence. There's nothing standing between you and your goal but a little tiny purple dragon. Ah, it's awesome. Teamwork. It is Gnorcs who can't do it themselves. You can't really read it, but Alright, here we go. Let's start off the chain event. $20,000. Hoarder. Come on. Get up there. Oh, yeah! 20,000! And 120% complete. And there we go. Guys.
Spyro the Dragon, you've defeated Gnasty Gnorc, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and recovered every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I feel fired up, Bob. And I'm happy for the dragon world, of course. I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my dragon days butting heads with Gnasty Gnorc and his weird minions.
What's a minion?
Never mind. You know what they say. For every good battle, you need a good adversary. And I felt that Gnasty, in spite of his misguided nature, was a worthy opponent. Uh-oh. Here we go again.
Yeah. And then they'd play the credits again, but, nope, I guess they don't do that. That's totally fine, though. And then you just straight back to the artisan. Yep, guys, that is the end of Spyro the Dragon. We have 120%ed this game. I love it so much. I said everything I need to say during the credits and then some, and it's just... I love this game so much. And I love it, and I can only, and I say this about the whole trilogy here, it gets better with everyone. I mean, some people, their second one is their favorite, and I totally understand that. I totally understand why the second Spyro game is people's favorite compared to, like, the third one. But, like, I love them all. And, I can't really say, I can't really pick a favorite one. I mean, I do love the, I love every little, like, each one have their own little things that I love about them. But, yeah. Although we are 100 and, oh, hold on. Yes! It's all been open. Let's check out the art. So here we go. That's the Reignited cover of, like, the original cover. That looks pretty cool. Some Spyro concept and sparks. The Dragon Crystals. The Orc Commandos. The Fools. The weird things. Oh, it says down there. Dreamweaver Fools, Gnorcs, Dragon Statues, Spyro and Sparks. Giant Pansy, Armored Horror, and Demon Dogs. The Demon Dogs. Toasty, Dr. Shemp and Blowhard. Metalhead. I freaking love Metalhead's like redesign. It looks super fucking sweet. Then there's Jacques and I can never say his name right. Gnasty Gnorc. Arson Dragons, Devlin and Gavin. There's Nestor and Thor. Peacekeepers, Torando and Boris. Magnus and Conan. There's Crafters, Xander and Jarvis. Lucas and Eldred. Beastmakers, Cyprin and Bubba. Freaking Bubba, man. Gotta love Bubba. Damon and Zeke. Dreamweavers, Capano and Revilo. And Uniki and Mudada. Muda. Alright. So that's the art gallery. A little over 5 hours. You know, if I wasn't fucking around at some points, probably be a little shorter. So yeah, a little under 5 hours. So that's cool. Alright guys. So we are done with Spyro 1. But in the next part of the Spyro Reignited Trilogy, we will start Ripto's Rage. I'm super excited for it, guys. Super excited. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, please give that like button a click. Comment down below what you liked about the video, what you didn't like about the video. And let me know how excited. Were you able to 120% this game? Were you able to 120% this game? It's not that hard to do, so yeah. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat, and subscribe to my main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RPG Kingdom Kid Twitter, are in there too. I want to thank you all so much for watching once again. I'll see you all next time.